Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Data Research. So in this video, we're gonna see about the case study. So it is related to the credit card based. Okay, actually, when I'm going for the interview, so the first round there is was like the case study they give me to solve it. Okay, so I solved this case study, and later on, I'm selected in it for the further round. So I'm going to let you know like that's how we can going to solve it. Okay. So actually, in this data sets, it is related to the credit card. So whom will can get the credit card on the basis of what? We have to find out it and to make the case simpler to give the better business solution to the company. That was the problem statement. Okay, so I'm imported the all libraries here, which is very required for this. That is pandas, numpy, cborn, matplotlib, and sklearn for the feature selection and warnings to avoid the errors or to avoid the warnings which is given to while running the code. It will be avoided by the filter warnings. So this is our data gathering. So in this data gathering, we can see the application records. So in this, we can find out the ID, then a code of a gender like male or female, then flag on car, he has a car or not, then realty, it has or not, then CNT children, how many children the person who has, then amount of total income, what is the total income of that person who is going to buy a credit card, and what is the income type of that person, then education type, family status, and also the name, housing type, days birth, and later on days employed, how many days he employed in the particular company. Okay, so that is the this is the data of that. Okay, like the occupation. So this is a NaN values. It means there is no record available. We have to impute there on the basis of our analysis. So I will let you know the further what exactly it is. It is a NaN. It is a not a number. Okay. And family member. How many members in are there present in the family? Okay. And this is the second data, that is the credit card data. We have to merge it on the basis of the ID. Okay. Like you can see that in this application record, you can see that this ID and this ID. So we have to basis on that ID particular basis. We have to merge this column into the particular data. Okay. So I have checked the application data shape. So there is a 4,38,557 records and 18 columns available there. And in the credit card data, there is a like 1,48,575 and three columns. So I'm gonna merge it like the merge of credit data on the basis of ID. So combining the two columns. Okay. So now we get the two records in the single frame. Okay. So there is like a 7,77,750 records and 20 column is going to merge. It's going to happen. Okay. And I'm gonna check it how many null values are present over there. Like not a number I have shown to you before it. Okay. It is a NaN values. So in the occupation type, there is the 2,40,048 records are null, and the remaining rest of the other are zero. There is no null values. So we have to impute our occupation type by the null value by the any other values. Okay, so I'm gonna check it. In that there is laborers who has a record of 1,31,572, and the rest of the others are less. So I'm going to replace that 2,40,000 record by the laborer. Okay, I'm showing here laborer has a more values of counts, and we can use this for to fill the NaN values. Okay, I fill the NaN values by the laborers, and then checking again the null values. There is no null value. Now we get the data in the good form. Okay, so I'm checking the first two records of it, then I'm checking the info of it, like which data type of the particular category. So ID has an end, then the rest of the other as object, amount is under the float 64. Then I'm going to change the data type of the family members counts. So actually it is original, it is on the float, but we can't measure our number of count in the float. We always measure in the integer form. That's why I'm changing that. Change the data type. Uh, Changing data type of float into the integer. Okay. Then checking the description of it. like a statistical understanding of it. What is the count and mean and standard deviation, minimum value, 25th% of this particular data, 50% of this particular data. 50% is nothing but we can say the median of the particular data. Okay, that is a maximum value, and this is 75th% of value of that particular data. So here is a heat map. We can see the on this heat map which column is basically correlated with the targeted column we can identify from here. Okay, so how we can identify? You can see that the count of family member is 89% correlated to the count of children. Obviously, we are going to count the family members, so it also included in the children. So we will going to take only the one column from it. I mentioned here dropping the column of count children because it's 89% correlated to the count of family member. So it is better to count a family member rather than the count of children, because in the children we only count the children, but in the family member we count the or we count a particular member in that family. It means that children is also getting into that. So that's why I am dropping the count of children. Okay, and also to days birth 33% correlated. This days birth is 33% correlated to the count of family member. It is also 33% correlated. Okay. So I'm checking the duplicate of data. There is no duplicate of data. Then checking the first two record. Then finding out the aggregation like count, size, and number of unique. This is this. That is not mandatory. Like it is going. It is showing some average about the data. So all data are particular in the 7,77,750. Okay. And particular average of that column. uh, then I'm going to find out like paid of that month, who is going to paid of that month, and no loan for that month. Then who has a past due, past due 0, past due 1, past due up to the 5, who has a overdue. So I'm going to find out it like on the basis of status equals to C. Now you might be thinking what is a C and what is a X and what is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, when I'm getting the data from the client itself, so they are giving me the description about this C, X, and E. So C is nothing but the paid of that money. But the particular employee, a particular person who has taken the loan or who has taken the credit card loan, they already paid their loan. Okay, so that is the thing of C. And X is nothing but no loan for that month. So I'm getting the data into it and then counting like how many records, like how many percentage of the people who have paid their loans. Okay, so I'm count it actually length of that paid of that month, then into 100 divided by total divided by data frame. Okay, so that is the thing. And so I'm find out like the percentage of people who have paid their loan is 42.37. Those person who have paid their loan, that is a 42.37%, and the percentage of people who have not paid their loan, that is 18.77%. And the rest of the other is similar, like the percentage of the people who have past due 1 to 29 days is 37%, then 30 to 59 days is 1.12%, then 0.1, then 0.04, then 0.03, then up to the more than 150 days the people there has a 0.2%. So I'm going to find out the count plot of gender. So male approximate 2,60,000 and female is 5,20,000. Oh, in that data set particular. So you are going, you can see it like F and M is nothing but male and female. There is a count. So I'm getting the approximation of it. Okay, male has a 2,60,000 and female has a 5,20,000. Then integer data type, which is the integer data type. So these are the integer form. Then I'm going to find out a float. So only the amount of income total. You know that price is the price in the form of the float always. Uh, then data type of object. So these are in the form of the string. Like categorical form, we can say that is an object. So like working, income of type like working, then education type is higher education, then family status like civil marriage, marriage, court like a court marriage. Okay, and rented apartment, laborers, occupation type, and status C is nothing but the pay they paid their loan of that month. Okay, and counting of paid of that month status. Okay, so we can say that male and female. We observe that the female are paid the loan of specific of that month. Okay, so this is a count of it, and also we observe that the most of females are no loan for that month, like status 2 and status 3, status 4 and status 5. You can see the count of that overdue month also by the graph of the count plot. These are the legends like 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the values and we are finding out the by the color symptoms of it, female and male who has their count. We observe that the most of the female has overdue more than 150 days, and also the female has overdue more than 120 days till 149 days, and also finding out the same thing for the past due record. Okay, the male and female. So we observe that the most of the female has past due more than the 1 day till 29 days. Female has also the more count of it, and family status like married there is a 5,46,000, single or separated, the widow. And most married folks are taken loans. Those who are already married, they are taking the most loans. Okay, the most of working folks are taken loans. We are finding out by these charts. We are getting more familiar about it. We observe that the consumer customer who are working, commercial associate, pensioner, and state servant are able to pay the loan by the analysis of this chart. Okay, I'm able to say it. And also we observe that the customer who working, commercial associate, pensioner, state servant has a past due 1 to 29 days and also no loan for that month. Then the person who has a own car. So there is also the I am found out the estimation of it. The folks who don't have own cars, they are able to pay the loan mostly and have the past due 1 to 29 days. These are the graphs I have, and in this graph I have also find out that the person who are stayed in the house or apartment, they are able to pay the loan and also has a past due of 1 to 29 days. And the same team who stayed in the rented office, they are less able to take a loan. And we observe that those folks who are working, they has a overdue or debt more than 150 days. And also you observe that a commercial associate, like those who are working in a commercial manner, so they has a overdue or more debt in the 150 days. And the pensioner, they has overdue or debt more than 150 days. Now you might be thinking, how can I let it? So on the basis of this, chart, okay, you can see that working, commercial associate, pensioner, state servant. So we are getting to know family now about it. Like we are finding out the count of it. So it is able to analyze. It is good to able analysis. Then I'm finding out the group by using the group by on the basis of name, education type, and name, income type. So I'm finding out the income of that person by the mean, median, count, and max. So those who has the academic degree and who are working in that commercial associate, pensioner, and working, the person has a salary of average salary like 2,56,261, pensioner 4,50,000, 2,24,000 for working people. So that is how like it. You can finding out the best way, whatever you can do. But by doing this analysis, I'm selected for that round and going for the further rounds. Okay. We can see that the most of loan are taken by working for with a secondary education. So most of the people who are working with secondary education, they had taken the most loan. Okay, so I'm finding out the box plot. This is a box plot. We are able to finding out the outliers of that person. Okay, amount of income, total days. This is a category. Okay, we observe that only amount of income total column has an outlier. Okay, only the one column there is an outlier. We are able to find it. So we observe that the amount of income total right skewed, and average salary is 1.8 lakhs and greater than greater. Those person who has an average salary like 1.8 lakhs and more than it, they are able to pay the loan. Okay, by the analysis I'm doing, I'm found out it. So I'm making a function for it to find out the outlier, like for finding the 25% of the data, 75% of the data, then finding out the upper bound, lower bound. Actually, upper bound and lower bound, it is a particular it is a particular step for finding out the outlier of a data. So if suppose you might be thinking like, what is an outlier? So outlier is nothing but in this data there is a range of amount of total income from like 50,000 to let's say 2 lakhs. Okay, so these are the data we have. But in only in one or record or two records we found the person who has a salary 5 lakh. So there is a difference about the 3 lakh from the main data set. So we can say that the 5 lakh is nothing but the outlier. That is the thing of outlier. And outlier count is, so there is the type of that value, like 5 lakh value, the type of that value is 3 lakh 39 sorry 33,987. Okay, so I'm going to find out the group by of it. So you can analyze that commercial associate who don't have car and the housing types, they are stayed in the cooperate co-apartment or house apartment or municipal apartment or office apartment. They are going to pay the loan or not. So there has overdue. That is the category we have by using the group by, and we are found out the average of it, median of it, count of that person, maximum salary, maximum count of that person. Okay, states are want more data, and I'm in the later on. I'm writing some steps like what I'm found out some analysis like commercial associate. Those are commercial associate. We observe that those folk who do not have own cars and living in the type of house, average salary should be 1.6 lakhs. They are able to pay the loan. The person whose average salary is 1.6 lakh in the commercial in a commercial thing, so they are able to pay the loan. And we observe that those folk who don't have their own cars and they are living in a type of house, living in any type of house, their average salary is less than 1.3 lakhs. They have passed it. Okay. Those who are salary less than 1.3 lakhs, that person has a past due or debt and living in any type of house. Commercial associate, we observe that those folk who have own cars and own cars, they are living in a house apartment. That folks has a also past due. Okay, that person also has a pass over due. We observe that those folk who do not have own cars, they are living in any type of house, they are able to pay the loan whose average salary should be greater than 1.3. Okay, so that's I have done the analysis, and rather than what the business problem statement, we have found that the whole who what amount of people who can buy the credit card. So there is the answer of I'm getting to find out it like whom should get the credit card. So those folk who have or don't have an own cars and living in any house type, but their salary should be greater than equal to 1.6 lakhs, 1.7 lakhs, and decrease the risk. Decrease the risk. How we can decrease the risk? Don't give a credit card to the student if their average income is less than equal to 1.3 lakhs. And also don't give the credit card who already have an overdue of the month. That is my analysis. And as per this analysis, the company are shortlisted me. That's why I made a video, made this video, so it will help the other employees also. That was my aim. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you will get the next update soon. Thank you.